Rubondo National Park. Now, this is somewhere around Lake Victoria, on the southwest area of Lake Victoria. It is the largest island national park in Africa. Now, the most amazing thing about this place is very relaxing. It's amazing because there's only one lodge camp there, and it's not filled with tourists. So you can go there and relax yourself in the lodge shore of Rubondo Island, and there are vast things to look at. There are over 200 bird species. There are species of giraffe that are called ghost giraffe, and then again there are also elephants in this island. So it's a beautiful, you can take an adventure and go look at this mysterious place for yourself. The island is just amazing. Tanzania has been ranked number 2, the most ethnic and cultural diverse country in the world. It has 130 tribes speaking in different languages, and they all have different cultures. So it's very diverse in Tanzania, but we do have one specific tribe that is very famous in East Africa, known as the Maasai tribe. Now, they're very, very courageous, and just to give you a brief history, in the past, a young Maasai warrior would need to go and kill a lion to actually earn a passage into their family of warriors. Now, ever since this has stopped because of a lot of government regulations. Selous Game Reserve. This is the largest game reserve in Africa. So it is known for its great river running through. It's called Rufiji. Now, you can take a boat or a canoe safari tour on this, and you are able to view this safari in a different view. Apart from being on a national park and being in a 4x4 car, now you can be in a canoe or a boat and you're enjoying a beautiful view of different animals. Now, it's the most concentrated elephant population in this game reserve, one of the biggest in Africa. Zanzibar Island. It's known for 3 things. 1, its beautiful white sandy beaches and blue waters. 2, it's known for its culture and cuisine. And 3, it's known for its spices. Now, Zanzibar is a very beautiful island to visit. It's warm all year round. Lake Tanganyika, the longest lake in the world, the second deepest lake in the world. It's a beautiful lake. It has different type of species, and it's also located in the west part of Tanzania. There's a town called Kigoma that has all type of amenities, but also you could enjoy beautiful scenarios with lakeshore lodges and hotels that are completely on the shore of the lake. You could enjoy scuba diving, you could enjoy a little safari tour with a boat, or you could enjoy kayaking. Also, there's small historical and cultural tours. Tarangire National Park. Now, Tarangire National Park is a tiny national park that shares its location with Lake Manyara National Park. It's tiny. It doesn't have much of space, but the beautiful thing about Lake Manyara and Tarangire National Park is that Lake Manyara is home to pink flamingos, hippos, and also elephants. But the most special thing here in Lake Manyara and Tarangire are the tree climbing lions. Now, it's not a common behavior for lions to climb trees, but in this special rare occasion, in this area, there are tree climbing lions. And Mount Kilimanjaro. the tallest mountain in Africa and the tallest freestanding mountain in the world. Now, Mount Kilimanjaro has 5 ecological zones, which are the bushland, the rainforest, the moorland, the alpine desert, and the Arctic summit. For all the climbers out there, you have about 8 to 7 routes that take you up the mountain. It depends which ones you would like to use. You have the difficult, you have the easy, you have the medium, you have the mild. It just depends. So it's one of the best mountains you could climb. It should be on your bucket list. Ngorongoro Crater. Now, Ngorongoro Crater is another famous national park in Tanzania. It is really, it's known, it's very famous around the world. For the ones who don't know, Ngorongoro Crater has an unbroken caldera and it is not submerged in water. So Ngorongoro Crater has a high concentration of animals, and if you visit Ngorongoro Crater, there is a high chance of you seeing the Big Five. Now the Big Five, everybody knows the Big Five. For you who don't know there, for you out there who doesn't know the Big Five, we're talking about the elephant, we're talking about the buffalo, the leopard, the lion, and the rhino. So everyone's dream, or visitors who do go and tour around to see the Big Five, it's a dream come true. You don't spot them easily in other national parks around the world, but in the Ngorongoro Crater, there's a possibility of you visiting once and seeing all of them at once. Serengeti National Park. Now, Serengeti National Park is the most famous national park in the world. This piece of landscape inspired Lion King. Now, you can see on the movie Lion King, you have a few Swahili words where you can see Simba. Simba means lion, and you can see Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata means no worry. In Tanzania, the national language is Swahili, and this is what has been used in Lion King on the few words that I've just talked about. So Serengeti National Park holds a third of the lion's world population. This means that it is full of lions, and yes, there are other animals there with a large population too, so that it can sustain the ecosystem. So this means that it can be lions can be easily spotted hunting, and this is also why it is adventurous for tourists to come to Serengeti, because most likely you might be able to see a lion hunting. The wild beast migration. Now, this is one of the best spectacular events that happens in Serengeti and Ngorongoro. Now, there are about 2 million wild beasts, zebras, and gazelles that move around from the southern part of Serengeti all the way to the northern part of Serengeti in search of fresher pastures, one of the greatest wonders of the natural world.